Hey there, this is K4A, Knowledge for All, educational videos and tutorials, and in this video today we're going to learn how to constrain drawing in Scratch while pressing Shift or Alt key on your keyboard. We are in Scratch and we start with default cat sprite which we are going to delete, and I'm going to create new blank sprite, and to do so I will go to paint and I have new blank canvas. I will zoom a little bit more, and constraints in Scratch work identical to almost all graphic software and applications other than Scratch, so you can try this in Photoshop, in Coral Painter, in Krita, Inkspace, whatever. The whole purpose of constraining the movement and what that is actually limiting your drawing to totally horizontal or totally vertical axis, either X or either Y coordinate axis. It's much easier to see that in practice, so I will click on line and I will pick a thickness of maybe 2 or 3 pixels to see that better, maybe even a little bit bigger, like 4. Yeah, this is better. Okay, so when I want to draw some line like this, which doesn't have to be completely horizontal or vertical, I don't care, and I can make that something like this, and okay, this is good enough. But sometimes, or horizontally like this, and sometimes you will get it absolutely horizontal or absolutely vertical, but sometimes that isn't enough. You have to be precise. You have to be completely sure that your line is either horizontal or vertical 100%, and to do that all you have to do is press Shift key on your keyboard, click, and when you draw you can see even if I move my mouse up and down, it still stays horizontal, and now I can make completely horizontal lines. They will all be parallel, and I will be 100% sure that all of those are horizontal. Same with vertical, so you can see I am not going a little bit left, a little bit right, and so on. No, when I press Shift on my keyboard, I'm absolutely sure I'm going straight vertical under 90 degrees. And even that is for horizontal, vertical, and even for 45 degrees when you want them to be diagonal in. Yeah, that's it. So all you have to do is press Shift on your keyboard. What will happen if I press Shift key on my keyboard when I draw my rectangle? If I don't, I can click and drag and create rectangle or square, but again it all depends on my sensibility. I'm never sure this is complete square. Maybe it's a little bit off, maybe one side is a little bit bigger than the other, and so on. So to be 100% sure and precise, again press Shift on your keyboard, and now you can see that this is square, and you can only draw squares. Same goes with circle. If I don't press Shift, I can create ellipses like this. But if I press Shift, it will be circle. And another constraint is when you press Alt and Shift, or only Alt key on your keyboard, and that you use Alt when you want to draw from the center. So when I press for example, if I draw a rectangle, when I press and hold my left mouse button, my square or rectangle will always be drawn from top left corner. You can see that, and I drag the right corner like this. So you always start from the top left and draw to the right. But sometimes you want to draw when you press the key Alt and on your keyboard and left mouse button, you will draw a square from the center of that rectangle and from where your mouse pointer is on the screen. So you can see now I'm not drawing below, but it is drawn from the center. It's a little bit hard to see maybe, but you will have to try it. Yeah, you can see how it snaps. I will click and drag a circle without pressing Alt, and now see when I press Alt how it will snap to the center. So now I draw from the center. And even easier to see that is when you press Shift and Alt both on your keyboard and then draw, then you can see I draw perfect square from the center. Same with the circle, I press Shift and Alt key on my keyboard, click and drag, and I draw perfect circle from the center. Simple as that. That's it for this video. So I will use these constraints with key Shift and key Alt pressed on my keyboard from time to time, but you can do that on your own now if you need it. See you in next video. Bye for now, and thanks for watching.